Hello, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me.
You're just combining two of the greats, Adele and Taylor Swift.
Was that two songs?
Yeah,
Oh.
because Adele goes,
Hello.
it's me. And Taylor goes, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me.
I thought that was the same song.
No, it's different songs.
Sure. What are we doing today? Pumping, pumping, pumping. Anchors away! You shall not pass!
Excellent timing.
I didn't. Inside of this drum is orange extract that we're making. So we are steeping 43% spirit of orange peels. Orange peels special is they are a byproduct. The orange peels are a byproduct of a local company called Good Life Juice, who makes juice, and subsequently they juice a lot of oranges and lemons, grapefruit, a lot of citrus. So instead of us as a company that wants the citrus peels, buying a whole case of citrus, peeling it, and then disposing of the good flesh, and then you got another company like Good Life Juice who's buying a whole case of citrus for the inside and then disposing of the outside. You see where I'm going with this. We partnered up with Good Life Juice to use all of their spent citrus peels. This means that, you know, they got one of those kind of fancy juicing machines that cuts the citrus in half, juices it. Yes, you are left with the kind of white rind, but honestly, I know everyone is all afraid of the rind because it adds bitterness. Well, we're a company that makes bitters and bitter wine, so it really doesn't bother me. But what was most interesting is in our tests, we tested pure
Excuse me.
Pure orange peel, you know, peeled without any of the pith, versus what you see here is a whole kind of, we call like a citrus husk. And what we found by using these is actually quite the opposite. They are
It
not.
smells so good.
They are not more bitter. In fact, they're actually more sweet. And I think why that is because yes, we're getting all the oils from the peels, but we're also getting a little bit residual juice and flavor out of the flesh as well. So it's actually a more sweet, complex extract than if we were just doing the peels. I do not get any perceivable bitterness out of this. So we do the same thing with our limoncello. We get spent lemon rinds like this and steep them in hyper spirit, and we don't get bitterness. So all you guys peeling, quit it. Just go find a juicery and work with them and save waste. Because otherwise this will go to the compost. Normally how we separate this liquid from the orange peels is on the bottom of my tank I have a little valve and I run it through the bottom like that drum over there. But that's full. I run it through the bottom up, lift it up, and push it through a sieve, which is easy. But I don't have that right now, and we have tried pumping this before, but the problem is all the pulp from the inside of the peel gums up my pump real easy, and it is a giant pain. So we have devised another method using science.
Science Corner with Quinn.
Oh hi, it's Bill. What would be my science guy name? It wouldn't be Bill Nye. Quinn the science guy? We didn't plan for this. Using gravity and a siphon. Problem, however, with siphons, and this is a food product, I don't want to put my mouth to this hose because that's gross. So what you can do is take a hose like this with a valve on the end and completely submerge the hose spirit. And if you actually bring up the camera and look at the hose, if I push it down a bit and bring it up, you can see there's still liquid in the line. So if I completely submerge that, so the liquid line is, well, where I'm holding it, and then with the valve open, so push all that air out, I now close the valve, and I can lift it up, and that liquid is still in there. Which means...
I'm just gonna hold that.
Yeah, thank you. Then have a valve-controlled discharge out of my tank.
Do you want to get a sieve?
Yes, I do. Nice fine mesh sieve. This will get all the pulp out nice and fine. So now, using gravity, pull this out, and it will take the liquid with it up and over. So as far as the siphon is concerned, you've already now gone to the effort of normally you have to suck in the hose to get all that liquid in the line. You just submerge it, pull it over, and then gravity will force the liquid out of the hose, and a siphon will start, and you can stop the siphon with the valve and start it as many times as you want. So now I can get the liquid out of this drum into buckets really, really easy. Problem we have to figure out for our limoncello is our limoncello extract has been sitting in a tank for a few months to let all the sediment settle to the bottom because we don't filter. But how do I do this method without disturbing that sediment layer? I don't know yet. We might need to figure that out. But that's a problem for another day. So I'm gonna reach it over. And now we have a siphon. Wow, it's actually pulling a ton of pulp in there already. Yeah, like you get this gorgeous orange color. This is, for us, we get a good price on the citrus because it would have gone in the compost pile. Otherwise, we're reducing waste. We're getting arguably better flavor out of this. And also labor. I didn't have to peel all of these great because we use a lot of citrus. Yeah, this is the way. I wouldn't get too fussed about getting pith into your things. It's not going to make it overly bitter, I don't think. It might, it'll contribute some bitterness, but it depends how much and what you're doing. I mean, also because these have the actual like spirit contact to the pith is, I think, only on that cut line where they've severed the oranges and a bit underneath the flesh, but the flesh is giving the pith, I think, a bit of a protective layer. So we're not actually extracting a lot of the bitterness from the pith. The sieve does a great job, as you can see. And then I get another bucket, we'll lift this up. That on to the next. It's a little slow to some degree than just gravity straight out of the front, but it's faster than our little pump, because for this kind of stuff we don't bother setting up our big pump, which takes a while to set up. We just have a little one.
How much volume is in the drum?
Guessing, if I go by memory, I don't know, 180 liters or so. So I think it'll be, I don't know, 10 buckets or so.
Yeah.
Almost
done.
Almost done. So yeah, finished siphoning all of the orange extract. That is all of this. Which
9 buckets.
We'll move into glass. Oh, I didn't close that one.
Did you label it?
Oh no. Okay. Labeling.
You don't need to describe how you label things.
No,
it's just very important.
I was just gonna say it's important. Because if you don't do it, you don't know what it is. We've even started doing it at home all the time because you put jars or whatever away in the pantry, in the fridge, and you'd be like, oh, I'll remember what that is, and you come back 6 months later.
It's more of like when it's made. It's just like you think it's only gonna have been a week,
yes.
And then lo and behold.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Or just it's been longer and you don't remember what it is. Which That's my problem. Okay, so now we are left. Yeah, with orange and probably some liquid in the bottom of there as well.
Yeah, definitely liquid.
So to deal with that, there's kind of only one way. Instead of like going in and hoofing it out or bucketing it like we did the salal, we kind of found the easiest way is to tilt, get the liquid out first, and then just crawl in there and pull it out. We've even done this with like our full like 1,000-liter tanks, so it kind of works.
I think we posted a photo one time and someone thought it was like little pasta shells. Like if
Oh,
you just
yeah.
like looked at the thumbnail of it, it was like lemon peels, and they looked like little like orchette.
Just as the tank was, yeah, check this out. So you can see I'm pushing it to the back, but there's a decent amount of liquid. Let's see
I
if
feel
I
like you need assistance.
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Now, it's draining. Edge it a little closer without making a mess.
That's okay.
And I had these trusty wood blocks put on the side, stop the barrel from rolling, and now I have some hands-free control. I'm going to lift it. I'll see if I can do this on my own and pull the oranges back to get more liquid out. Okay, tilting as much as I can.
Yeah.
No, you stay. No, you stay back. You shall not pass.
Excellent timing.
I didn't have my staff.
Okay, favorite Lord of the Rings character, go.
I'm not as much of a Lord of the Rings guy.
Okay, we'll name it. Do you have any?
Oh, okay. I think that's enough tilting.
Yeah, I think that's.
Okay, this is all going into the compost. We're not going to take any more of this. Let's just grab another bucket. Of course, pull the bottom. Okay, I'm just gonna wash that. Favorite Lord of the Rings character? I don't know. Smeagol is the one you quote the most. You know, when you do little voices. Frodo and Sam are annoying.
Blasphemy.
The dwarves are funny. I think Gandalf, he's got the humor. I mean Gandalf / Ian McKellen. He's got the humor, but it's not like he's not trying hard to be funny. He just kind of is. I don't know. I'm not as much of a Lord of the Rings fan to be able to answer that in any kind of appropriate fashion.
Processing.
I just don't want to stick my hands in here because my hands
Yes.
are touching all sorts of things.
Rude, you never asked me who my favorite Lord of the
Oh.
Rings character is.
Apple cheese.
What?
Apple cheese.
Oh.
Apologies? Who's your favorite Lord of the Rings character?
Eowyn.
Who's that?
She's from Rohan, which is the horse kingdom.
The horse people, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And she's the badass who, at the end,
Killed the Night Walker?
they're not called Nightwalkers. I actually can't remember what they're called now.
I'm kidding.
The Wraith, the head Wraith guy, and she pulls off her
The
helmet.
Dementor. Did I get it?
And he goes, no man can kill me. And then she pulls off her helmet and she goes, I am no man. And it's great.
Oh, that's a pretty good line.
Yeah.
I remember we tried to watch the Amazon one. We never finished it. It
I
was.
thought you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
It was for $1 billion.
Yeah, it was too expensive and not good enough.
Yeah.
Is my opinion. And it was too much going on, and I don't know.
I feel like we should. I want to give it the time of day.
Yeah.
I want to go back and see if it's good. But man, it's been a long time since we didn't watch a show. I mean, I pushed through the last season of Manifest. God, that was bad. But yeah, this is how we get our oranges out. Kind of easy with the small tank, because I can just reach in here and almost get all the way in. But doing this with our big 1,000-liter tank, I've got to get my whole torso inside of this thing, and my eyes are burning right now because it was 43% 43% ethanol, so it burns, and you don't want to inhale it. So every time you go in the tank, you got to hold your breath because it's just alcohol vapors. What do you, bottoms up? Would that be the appropriate thing to say?
No, that's if you're drinking.
What do you say when you dive into something?
Anchors away?
Anchors away! No,
I don't know. I'm not a boating person. I grew up in the prairies. My people don't know the ocean.
I don't know, didn't you see when we went camping, you saw your first, was that actually the first time you seen a whale?
No, I did a whale watching tour in Victoria,
Oh.
and so I saw a bunch of orcas.
Okay.
But big whale, possibly?
Because it was...
Although I feel like I've seen them off the ferry before.
Really?
I think so.
Because it was humpbacks that we saw.
Okay. Yeah, it could have been the first time.
But considering how long have you lived here?
Well, I've been on the West Coast for most of the last 16 years. No, longer than that.
We should get out more.
No, 6.
Okay. Probably could have pulled more liquid off of this. This is more liquid coming out of here than I'd like.
Probably if I had 2 hands to help you.
We'll get a little tripod.
We're making sacrifices here.
No, we're also just like learning how to do this, and we need a little monopod thing.
Correct.
Get a shot in here if you can, because I got most of it out, but I still got all this kind of pulp. So literally just get in and that's the bit where you gotta hold your breath. Oh, okay. And your eyes burn. Hey, Bob's your uncle. That is how we do citrus extracts. Normally I would put them in. That's gone nicely. Normally we put these into stainless, but all of our drums are occupied because of the mead that we did yesterday. I was going to do that, and forgot. So it's got to go in the carboys. Okay.